Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. It's Sunday, September 25th, 2022. I want to talk to everyone really quick about some of the fourth quarter tips, tricks, and things to remember to really maximize sales and make as much money as you can in these next 3 months during Christmas holiday and all that sort of thing. Because next week is the official beginning, October 1st, of fourth quarter. Real quick before I start on that, though, we are still under hurricane warning, so I'm going to ship out as much wholesale inventory as I can in the first couple of days. We should be getting the storm Wednesday or Thursday. And so just wanted to give everyone an update. Bunch of hurricane supplies right there. So we're okay. We'll keep tracking it and we'll see what happens. But I did want to give everybody an update on that. If you need any wholesale inventory, I can get shipped out to you before the storm comes in. Use the links below. Also, your eBay store shipping coupon expires for third quarter on the 30th. So make sure you use that. I'll link it below. You get free coupons if you have an eBay store every quarter. You'll get a new one on October 1st. So really make sure you take use of those and make the most out of them. I'll link those below. First couple of links, you'll see all that important stuff along with other supplies and equipment you might need for fourth quarter. So let's talk about fourth quarter. What are some of the things that you should remember and some of the things that could help you make the most money, little tips, little tricks that I like to tell everyone. So first is obviously getting up as much inventory as you can because more people are going to be shopping online. There's going to be people all over eBay and Amazon and Poshmark and all of these sites looking for gifts. People generally start shopping once they hear about Halloween. They'll start shopping for, fall stuff, Halloween stuff, winter clothes, gift giving for the holidays, all that sort of thing. You're going to see your traffic start ticking up. So if it's not up for sale, you can't sell it. The second thing is that people are willing to spend generally a little bit more money because they have to, compete. Sometimes items go away, sometimes run out of stock, sometimes stuff is selling so fast, I just want to buy it and be done with it. You'll see your prices during fourth quarter kind of tick up your average sale price at least by a few dollars depending on what you sell. But that's something to keep in mind too. You can almost always get a little bit more money. You can increase prices and run sales. And that brings me to tip number 3. Everybody's looking for a good deal and everybody's looking for what they believe to be a good deal or something that says, hey, this is on sale, whether or not it actually is less money than what you would normally have sold it for. If it says it is, or it says it's a sale, this isn't a deceptive practice. This is absolutely a normal everyday practice that people just run sales and they price their items high so they have room to run the sales on those. So you can do that as well. And having that sale that, 20% off, 15% off, 25% off will absolutely entice buyers to come into you. Now, 5%, 10%, generally not enough to get people to run to you. 15%, it'll work. It's not great. 20%, make sure you price accordingly so that you can adjust as necessary. So that's like tip number 3 that I give everyone. Tip number 4 is that a lot of people will need money during the holidays to pay bills or to buy gifts. So they will sell stuff. It's an excellent time to source because people want to get rid of inventory because they need some money to pay bills or they need money to get all those holiday gifts. So they have yard sales, they have garage sales, they have moving sales, they have all their stuff listed on Facebook or Craigslist. It's a great time to source. So you may want to keep your eyes open for inventory that's available cheap simply because somebody has to get rid of it in time to be able to buy gifts or last minute this or that or bills. So that's another tip. I always look for sourcing opportunities near the end of the year. Also, a lot of people that are wholesalers or bigger sellers will get rid of inventory to get it off their books by the end of the year. A lot of liquidation companies, a lot of online sellers want to make their most sales by the end of the year. So they'll sell stuff pretty cheap. They'll move stuff out. Also something that you can keep an eye out for during fourth quarter. Let's thank the sponsor of our channel in today's video, List Perfectly, the best and fastest cross-listing tool for resellers. They'll help you get your inventory in front of 12 platforms in just minutes, including eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Shopify, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and many others. Thank List Perfectly for the time and effort they've put into bringing you this amazing tool. Save 30% on your first month or upgrading a month with List Perfectly using discount code ROCKSTARLP. I'll put it down in the description box. They do an amazing job. They have an amazing team, and we want to thank List Perfectly for being a sponsor of the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Another thing you might want to keep an eye out for is getting on multiple platforms because all of these platforms are going to run Christmas advertising and marketing. So if you're only on one platform like just eBay or just Poshmark, this could be your chance to move on over and do it. Amazon has restrictions. If you've never sold on Amazon, it's really hard to start during fourth quarter, but all the rest of the platforms are very welcoming and very good to learn. You can start using List Perfectly, get all of your stuff cross-posted over. I'll put the link to List Perfectly down there where you can save 30%. What better time than now to get all of your inventory in front of as many people as you can so that you can make the most of the Christmas season and the holidays, because your sales easily could be 50% to double better if you're on 2 platforms or 3 platforms instead of just 1. The other thing I wanted to ask in this video, I always ask the community to help each other, is for you guys to comment below what your suggestions and what your tips and tricks are for fourth quarter. I just gave you some of mine, and I'm going to give you 1 or 2 more, but I want you guys to help each other in the comment section. It's a community. Everybody calls this the reseller community, so why not be a community and help each other in the comment section? If you've got tips, tricks, things that you always do during fourth quarter to make the most of your sales, then absolutely put it down there and help some other people out. It's not competing with you directly, and it's not going to stop your flow or your source. Just put it down there and help each other out. Okay, last couple of tips. So the other one is to unlist your items, end your items on eBay, relist or sell similar. That way you refresh your listings. Go through and audit your store. Make sure your prices are good. Make sure your titles are good. Make sure your thumbnails, everything is good. That way you don't have any errors. Items that otherwise would have sold during the holiday season, nobody's finding because your title sucks, or they're searching for it at a price that's reasonable and your price is 10 times too high because you priced it a year ago. Go through all that old inventory, move it out, run it deep sales, do free shipping. People love free shipping on some of that stuff that's older and hasn't moved. Make all these changes. I call it a store audit. Go through and look at everything and make sure you are, correct. Make sure everything is the way that it should be. That way, when people are on there shopping for Christmas gifts, they can actually find your items and actually buy it rather than not finding it or finding it at a ridiculous price or ridiculously bad this, that pictures. Have to ask a bunch of questions. During Christmas, they're pulling the trigger pretty fast. You don't want them to ask questions. Think about measurements, better descriptions, whatever you have to do, get in there and get as much inventory correct as possible. And of course, still work on getting new inventory up as you go. That, I think, about wraps up my fourth quarter tips and tricks and my prep work for fourth quarter. Since we're less than a week away now, you need to go ahead and get motoring on it as fast as possible. Stock up on your supplies, use your third quarter shipping supply coupon down below, and then next week you'll be able to use your fourth quarter shipping supply coupon. Grab a thermal printer or anything that's going to help your life be easier during Christmas and faster. I'll link that below. And check out List Perfectly, because that'll help you get on multiple platforms like we talked about. 30% off coupon is down below for them as well. As always, I appreciate everyone watching. Think about us while we prep for a hurricane. Couple days, I'll keep you guys updated where we are. I'll get all the wholesale inventory out. If you want a last minute order from me of remotes or t-shirts or any of the other stuff that I have, that'll all be down in the description box as well. Get them in and I'll get them shipped before Wednesday. Thank you guys. Hit that like button, big blue thumbs up right down there, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. And I'll see everyone again tomorrow.